Okay, so alright, I think we are live, are we? So if we go to my YouTube, okay, that's good, not bad. Okay, so let's get started today, okay? So LeetCode, let's have a look at today's problem of the day. I just woke up, path in matrix whose sum is divisible by k. So we're having a lot of these kind of questions. Whose sum is divisible by k. So it's a DFS. We're given by an integer matrix in grid, an integer k. You are currently at position 0, 0. You want to reach the bottom right. Return the number of paths where some of the elements of path is divisible by k. Since the answer may be very large, return it modulo k. 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Why is it like that? Okay, so first of all, paths in matrix. Number of paths, so how many paths we have? Okay, so we have a matrix grid. This is our grid. There are 5, 2, 4, 5. Okay, and the k is 3. So some of this is 7, 11, 16, 17, 18. 18 by 3 is 6, divisible. Some of this path is going to be 10, 15, also divisible, okay? So, you can do DFS or depth first search or breadth first search, okay? But how do we get all the paths, right? We have to read all the paths that are possible. Topics, dynamic programming, array matrix. Yeah, somehow we need dynamic programming, I guess. And I hope it's four-way connected graph, like so you can go left, right, up, down, okay? এখানে হচ্ছে আমাদের hints হচ্ছে the actual number of grid do not matter. What matters the remainders you get when you divide the numbers by k. Yeah, true. Numbers in the grid doesn't matter. Yeah, true. Remainders. Remainders is what count. And then modular arithmetic. You can use dynamic programming to solve this problem. What can we use as states? Third hint is let dynamic programming ij value elements the path has remainder of value. Has a remainder of value. How many paths in this position has a remainder of value when divided by k? Okay. What are the similar questions? Unique paths, paths too. I think if you do all these programs, maybe you might be able to solve this one. But let's have a look at the discussion. What does it say? 5 days in a row. Okay, LeetCode, not problem. Okay. One of the def do not hard should be tagged medium. I feel like, yeah, true. Someone stop modular problems, please. The rare hard that makes me feel like I know how to code. Cherish these moments. Yes, true. So if I go to my phone and open my YouTube, what does it do? Does it recommend me that I'm online, I'm live? Does it recommend my own video to myself? I don't know, I have no idea. But good stuff is, let's go and have a look at the solution. Yeah, I kind of want to jump into the solution. Dynamic programming. So this one we have mod. It can be seen that this is a typical counting problem, which is generally solved using dynamic programming algorithms. Considering the scale of k is k is greater or equal to 1 less than 50, let the state dp ij r represent a number of ways to have a path. Ways to have a path. What? Okay. Represent the number of ways to have a path. Some with the remainder are position. So 1, remainder 1 or 0. To consider the state transition above and to the left, that is this pre-mod. Okay. The key is previous mod, which represent remainder of a previous state, considering the relationship between previous mod. This somehow, I don't know. Okay. It's just pure dynamic programming, but like I kind of had a thought. I kind of was thinking that we do depth first search. So let's see if someone does it. Python, Java, paths matrix. 3D DP reduces space. Easy solution. Have a look at this one. Just put the code, bro. No. Write a solution, please. Oh, okay. You can only move right or down. Okay, that is something I did not know. You're given 0 indexed m by n integer, right or down, either moving on the right or down, so it's not a depth first search. It's only you only go you check left or up. Okay, good. So you can be seen as this typical counting problem. Let's have a look. Let's start coding. Okay, so the mod thing as defined is 10 to the power of 9 plus 7. Then we have m comma n equals to length of grid, and n is going to be length of grid 0. Okay. Now we have what else do we have? I'll create dp that is going to be 3D array. So 0 times k. Okay, so what is k? K is the number, right? For dash in range n plus 1 for dash in range m plus 1. I have no idea what it's gonna do, but okay, let's continue. For I in range 1 comma m plus 1. What we do is for j in range 1 comma n plus 1. What are we doing? If I equals to 1 and j equals to 1. If ij equals to 1, dp ij equals to 0 grid 0 0 equals to 1 mod k equals to 1. Okay, so first mod k. Continue. Now we have value, comma, grade. The value is going to be grade I minus 1 and j minus 1 mod k. Okay, so this is a 3D array. You can have a mod k. For r in range k, remainders in range k, previous mod is equals to r minus value k mod k dpi comma j comma rijr equals to, what we do is dpi minus 1 j previous mod plus dpi j minus 1 previous mod something mod. I have no idea what's happening here, but আমার কাছে মনে হয় যে ওকে আমার একটা I have an idea. সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি যেই ডেইলি প্রবলেমগুলো হচ্ছে আমি বুঝবো না ওগুলো হচ্ছে আমি একটা প্লেলিস্টে অ্যাড করে রাখবো ফর ফিউচার, যাতে করে হচ্ছে so that I can use it later on, or so I can come back and study. So problem of today or study. Okay, so come back POTD. Okay. Alright, so now let's start a session. To be honest, session manager. I do have a session manager here now. I can do one thing, maybe not. Okay, session doesn't have. Okay, so this one is accepted, solved. Now let's go to Lichess. Lichess, let's play Blitz game. Okay. Alright, so what are we dealing with today? I have no idea. Create a lobby game, let's go. Okay. Let's see what we have. Trying to go for Sicilian. Yeah. I don't remember theories though, but I might not castle, I'm not a castle করবো না. So তাহলে যেটা হবে সেটা হচ্ছে যে nope. That is a bad, not bad, actually good. He made a blunder, so his problem. Blunder versa. Okay. Now I can easily take this one. He can sacrifice, take, then he has to sacrifice. So he'll be exchanged down. That's not a good thing, is it? No, it's not. Now we're gonna castle very soon, but castle card I have to check if there's any immediate threat. No. So maybe I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go there. Yeah, you can go there. Then I'll. Nah. Okay. Yeah. And then I go there. Now I can go this move. Yeah. No. Okay, this. Okay, that was a bad move. That was not a good pawn push, to be honest. That's even worse. Now I'm winning. Because now he doesn't have any more threats. He doesn't have threats anymore, so that's bad. But now I have to just carefully not blunder any pieces, so that I can. That's even last blunder. Yeah, resign. Good game. Bro, resign, bro. Come on. Yeah. That's a good game. I won. Okay, play one more game. So we'll play till we lose, okay? So, there. There. We're playing English opening, so it should be safe option for me. I'll bring the bishop out and then support with the queen, create a battery, and then exchange on this square over there, okay? To be honest, now I can exchange. Now there. Okay, good job. Okay, he's gonna be in trouble now, because now this is coming, okay? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yes, okay, that was a good game as well. I don't know, he just blundered from the start. He played very poorly. Okay, top chat. Live chat. Okay, let's go there. Sicilian? No. I never like sacrificing pawns for activity. I'm not a big fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this kind of play, to be honest. So I'm gonna go there. And now I'm gonna go there. And now I'm gonna go there. Now I'm going to go. Should I go there? No, there, just there. So I'll just keep this locked. You can try coming here, but that's not the best move. Okay, I mean, yeah, but like, what are you getting out of it? I have no idea. So I still get the pawn back, so that's there, you know what I mean? This is threatened, okay? And then I can go this, okay? So, not bad, okay? This move is to signify, I don't know, maybe I can go there now, yeah? Yeah, that works. Now I have to make a decision, okay? Maybe this, okay? Yeah. In this position, I'll have to be like very, very careful what move I make. Okay, and push this one. Then I take this. Okay, but now it's not good for him anymore. So I exchange the rooks, or maybe just take control of the open file, and then I can simply just, I don't know, attack on the king side, and the king, because king is open, so that's bad, if you know what I mean. And then I'm gonna go somewhere. I should do something here actually. I don't know. How about this, and then pushing these pawns. Actually, he can actually maybe, oh yeah, that's not good. He could have gone bishop over there, so that would actually threaten something. But maybe not the best move, to be honest. Yeah, there. If he goes there, I go there, okay? Should I go for a check right now? Maybe check immediately, so he doesn't get time. Now I can go there and there. Yeah, and then check. Oh, that's not a checkmate, by the way. He has to exchange now. Yeah, otherwise he would have got checkmated. This is hanging. Yeah. So what I can do is I can simply I can go there. If he takes, I take. Okay? Yeah. So this is bad for him. Now he can actually, if he goes there, then it's bad. Okay. There. Check. Check. Yep. Easy. Yep. Yes. Okay, that was a good game as well. That's good. I think he didn't have any chance, to be honest, but yeah. Maybe he did actually, but his king was open from the very beginning. Okay. Yeah. should go develop further, go there, jump. That's an interesting square, to be honest. That's even funnier. Should I just go there? Maybe there, not there. Yeah. Let's go there. If it goes there, I go jump. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I have to do it because otherwise I open up his king. That's the thing. That's the whole point of this. Yeah, now I can go maybe there. Yeah. You go there, and then there, and then check. Pretty good, to be honest, yeah. Not bad. Okay, he can take, but that's not the best move, you know what I mean? Now? Forcing his... Oh, that's bad. Somehow it feels it's bad. I go there. I can sacrifice, but before that I have to castle so that I can have another what do you call, piece down there. Sacrifice, take. Maybe something, I don't know. Sacrifice, take, check, check. He should be maybe giving up his rook, I don't know. Otherwise it would be very bad for him. So now this is threatened, okay? So what we do is, maybe go there, and then check first. This is open, by the way, okay? But now I can at least exchange and take back. Oh, well, I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest. Yeah. You know what? That's a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad blunder. That was the last blunder. Now he's losing. Now he's gonna lose. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Dirty. Because he has to come here and then he just loses the game. That was a good game actually. Somehow got by, to be honest with you. Okay. Yeah. This guy's aggressive, so... Yeah. Sorry, mate. Not today. Resign? I don't know. Maybe you should just resign. That would be the best move right now. Yeah, okay, good. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Next game. I don't know. Next game is going to be another English. Okay. No, you gotta be kidding me, mate. You've got to be kidding me. You can't just expect to get by. Yeah. Nah, mate. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it, bro. Should I just go there? That'll be funny actually. But then he can go check. Should I just defend with this guy? Maybe just defend with this guy. But he expects me to defend with this one, so or maybe just this, yeah, to be honest. Oh, now I'm cooked. Am I? No, not yet. Okay. Not bad so far. He takes. I take. He takes. I take. And then I go somewhere. Before I go there, then I force his a queen exchange, okay? Now he has to exchange queen, doesn't he? Yeah, he has to, so... And he's done for the game, right? Yeah, he's done for the game. Because he's a piece down, technically. Yeah, he is a piece down. No, he's not a piece down, sorry. Yeah. And then... There. 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 So there. Otherwise, there, and then there. So that's pretty bad. He has to come here, right? No. Why would you do that? I don't know. Maybe now I go there. I can go there. If he comes here, I go there. That was a bad move. But I got there, yeah. But this... Not bad. Yeah, and then I have to go somewhere. Maybe there. 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 Okay, I was low on time, so that's my bad. Okay, anyway, that marks the end of chess sessions. Okay, so now we go back to our problem solving. We go to LeetCode plus plus, maybe, yeah. Alright, my prob. Okay, so we go list. My list, LeetCode copy. And then we go there, and then we try to solve some problems. Try to solve some problem on depth first search. Or maybe beat manipulation, I don't know. Just array problems in general. Combination of some. 2 pointers. Okay, let's go TFS, PFS. Let's master this. House robbery, I think I did it, house robbery. Acceptance, based on acceptance, reverse order, binary tree. Okay, so acceptance, this should be 2, yeah, 2 filtering, okay, acceptance. Reverse order, reverse odd levels of binary tree, okay. How many problems are there for TFS, PFS? So many. Okay, let's solve this problem, which is about reverse odd levels of binary tree. Given the root of a perfect binary tree, reverse the node values at each odd level. Okay, it's odd level. So, interesting. For example, suppose the node values are this, and then it should become this, even odd. So, odd level, level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, it's perfect if the parent doesn't have the children. Okay, there should be some easier technique since it's a perfect binary tree. Okay, so odd level, every tree should be reversed. Oh, this one, okay. Level arises along the path between it and the root. 0, level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay, so level 1, level 3. Okay, so what are the topics? Depth first, breadth first, binary tree. Try solve recursively for each level independently while performing the depth first search. Pass the right node, which should be paired to the next level. Pass the left and right nodes. Okay, so we start with DFS, which takes a node. Okay, now the way we should do this is going to be like, I don't know. How do we do it? Solution, here's the structure. Okay, DFS is not going to be bad. Depth first, approach 1, breadth first, approach 2. Okay, I think I can do breadth first search myself, like even if I have the solution next to me. So let's try to do it, okay? So if not root, we return none, nothing, okay? Now I have a queue, goes to, queue is going to be dq, and we add the root, okay, in the queue. Now level equals to 0. Okay, let's close, let's not use this one. Okay, so now while key node equals to key dot pop left. Okay, and then we have use a for loop. Why is he using a for loop? What is the size? What is the size? Current level. Tree root, okay. For in range size of node to pop current levels. Okay, yeah, YQ, so we have node. First we have is size equals to length of Q. Okay, size equals to 1. Current level, this is called level of recover, so it's going to be empty. Okay, so for dash in range size. Okay, size, what we're doing is node equals to q dot pop. Okay, pop left. Okay, we do pop, and then we have a current level nodes dot append node. Okay, we're appending. Now if node dot left q dot append node dot left. Similarly if not dot right, what we do is not dot right append. Now so we appending all the nodes, okay, all directories. If level mod 2 equals to 0, so if this is an odd level, left equals to left comma right becomes 0 comma len of current level nodes minus 1. What we do is current level nodes left, the value of left dot val is becomes current level nodes right dot val. Okay, so before that we have to create a temporary. Okay, so while left is less than right, we have a temporary equals to current level nodes right dot val. Okay, and then we have we copy this whole thing. This is going to be right dot val equals to left dot val. Okay, so we do this, and then we have to increment. No, this has to be temporary. Sorry. Okay, now we have to do is left plus equals 1, right minus equal 1, so we're shrinking from both sides, and then in the end what we do is level plus equals to 1. Return root, right? Yeah, current level nodes. Nodes, yeah. Maybe there's a whole something. Okay, time limit exceeding somewhere. This level plus equals to 1 has to be inside the while loop. Okay, that is good. While size then this, and then we are in range size. Here is not the top left, current level nodes. Append node left, node right. If level is divisible, not divisible by 2. Value of the right. Okay, so this one. Yeah. This is where the loop is. Oh, no. Show. This should be 5, 5, 3. Output is 5, 5. I think so. It's the swapping thing did not occur. Swap thing didn't take place. So current left dot val. Right. Okay. Left dot value. Yeah. Okay, so that's not a difficult problem. Time comes O of n, because you have these two loops. So you have to process through all the loop. Okay. If I go back, submissions editorial. If I have a look at the DFS, right? I understand the BFS, breadth first search, but I want to understand depth first search as well. It looks easier, so. Okay, now that's breadth first search, okay? So now, okay, so let's have a function called define DFS. Okay, it take left child, right child, level. Okay, that's good. If left child is not, or right child is not, return if either of them are null. Okay, if level modulo 2 equals to 0, temporary is equals to left child dot value, right child dot value, left child first right. otherwise. Zero. This is interesting, to be honest with you. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so backtracking on DFS. Alright, let's sit down for a while. Okay, so alright, so kan du göra hur what happened here is that we're given the root of a perfect binary tree. The task is to return the root after the reversing value of all levels of the tree. Okay, depth first search. The struct of binary tree is inherently recursive. The structure, okay. That is, each node's left, right, children can be themselves considered roots of smaller binary trees. This allows us to traverse the tree using recursion, breaking the problem into smaller, independent subproblems. As we traverse this tree, recursively process the left child of the current root for nodes at the even level. We swap the values at the left child and right child nodes to reverse the argument of the level while leaving the children of odd levels unchanged. Okay. For nodes at even levels, we saw the values. Yeah. Let's discuss the implementation of the recursive function in 3 traversal. If left child is stop recursive. Okay. Even level, if you can't level, then it's not too much. Right dot right. Why we do left dot left? Yeah, this is a tricky bit. Like, the tricky part is here. Like, why do we do it that order? Okay. So we do it like a swap. Good. Left dot left child, right child. Otherwise, we do no swap. Left child. Oh, okay, yeah. Eight and 15. Ah, so swap should be this, like this and this. Okay. And it'll be 914. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay. Okay, let's play some game. So this guy is inactive, which is bad. He's a fool. Victory belongs to us. Okay. Good game.